Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with McCracken in Marbella. We're at the Manchester Arena here for the public workout set of Joshua versus Melina this Saturday night, live on Sky Sports box office. With me, I've got Anthony Joshua, MBE, Olympic gold medalist, now world champion. How are you, mate?
All good, mate. All good. Come out of the cave into reality.
Out of the cave? You mean out of camp?
Out of camp, yeah, man.
Is that what it's like, being in a cave?
Yeah, it's regimented. It's back to back, innit? So, yeah, back to reality for a couple of days.
We're at the public workout. It's a customary public workout you do before all your recent fights.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say is that you've been here 2 hours signing things, and listen, I'm not going to say it does your head in, but no one left here without something they came here for, whether it was a picture or something signed or anything. You do that all the time. Yeah,
personal preferences. Everyone does what they think is best for them, but I look at it, if my shoe was on the other foot and I come out to see someone, it's nice, isn't it, giving people a couple hours of your day that have been following you for however many years, because all the people here aren't the enemies, you know what I mean? They're here to support, so let's keep on, if I can keep on giving a little bit back, they keep on supporting me, it's a good relationship.
Are you suggesting there's enemies out there?
Yeah, really? Yeah. Many people want you to win and do well, whether it's sports or business, there are many people that want you to fail, innit? So it's a balance in it.
Do you think that's kind of a testament to you or to them more so?
What, to the people that are here today?
No, the people that you're saying, I heard you say this earlier on actually, there's many people that want you to win in life, yourself, there's equal amount of people that want you to fail.
Yeah.
But that's not really a testament on you, is it?
Yeah.
Or does that say more about them who's wanting you to fail?
Yeah, probably because...
Who do you really, I mean, you personally, is there anyone out there you think, well, I hope he fails in life? You're not that sort of person, are you?
Nah, not really. Probably like someone cuts me up in
traffic, road race. Yeah.
That's spare at the moment type thing. But nah, man, you never see me, verbally, unless it's attacked at me or writing on social media or anything. Nah. It's not really my style, man. But as I said, it's personal preferences, man. Some people may want people to feel, I don't care what people want, but for me, gotta be thick-skinned and look after number one.
You've confirmed Rob McCracken as your trainer.
Yeah.
He'll be in your corner. This week.
Yeah.
So great news. We obviously, you've had a great relationship with Rob over the years and from your GB days, etc. So why Rob McCracken?
Why?
Yeah.
He's a good asset to the team. He's been a fighter. He took himself to world championship level. He's good at managing fighters' careers. He understands the game. He's seen me come from a raw novice. In 2010, I got onto the GB squad, so he knows me for who I am. If I was to join, like for instance, another trainer, they may have only watched me on YouTube or seen the promo videos. He knows me, so I need people like that around me that aren't yes men and get involved in the hype. He's like, it's shit, do it again. It's not good enough, do it again. And he's drilled into me. He goes, Josh, look, the reason why I'm like this is because it's not about your Eric Molina fight. It's not even about your Klitschko fights or Deontay Wilder fights or David Haye fights. It's about, the fights after that. Because once you overcome those fights, there are going to be more challenges. So we're building you to become what you could potentially be to reach your potential. So he's like, I'm not just putting this pressure on you because you need to beat Melina, but you need to look good and be ready for your next fight. So we're building you as a long-term fighter.
Oh, so it's the start of a...
Hopefully, yeah, and then it starts Saturday, so we need to go out there and put on a good performance.
We saw recently the debut of Katie Taylor, and she's having a second pro fight on your undercard this week. What did you make of her performance, and what do you make of the whole women's boxing thing?
I would have gone down and watched her, but because I'm in camp and I was just chilling out. What do I make of Katie Taylor? Look at her. Look at her personality. How she handles herself. Look at what she's done in the ring since the amateurs. Unbelievable. And look at what she's about to do as a pro. You can just see, the angels of the boxing arena shining their light down on her. As cheesy as it may sound, she's just phenomenal, isn't it? And she's one of the women that will take women's boxing to the next level. So I give all credit to her, and I wish her all the success that she deserves.
And obviously she's featuring on your undercard. You must be pleased about that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. 100%. She's a big asset to boxing. So it's not like when my shows and that, Eddie shows, the shows for the public, it's an event, innit? Right from the bottom, right the way up. It's not just about one fight. So Katie Taylor, Haye fighting a tough fight, Chisora-Whyte, Ortiz, Jose Burton. So many good fights on the card. Conor Ben back, there's so many people. So yeah, she's a massive asset to this show, and it's a real honour to be part of the show with these type of fighters as well, because it's part of a massive package.
I'm sure during training you would have kept up to date with the antics from the Haye Bellew press conference the other day.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, people have talked about a potential fight with you and David Haye for a long time now.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, to some degree, that Tony Bellew was kind of saying, hang on a minute, when I knock David Haye out, I'm coming for Anthony Joshua.
Who's that?
Tony Bellew.
Tony Bellew's coming for me.
If he beats David Haye, that's what he said.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that? It looks like you didn't know that, actually.
Mate, I can't keep up with it all. There's a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, so be it. It's another one to my list.
But it kind of makes sense. If he does beat David Haye, sort of, what do you do now then? Either come back down to cruiserweight or go for the big guy, in his words. So.
Yeah. Listen, it's about mega fights. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna, because Tony Bellew, if he wants to fight me, I fucking hate him. I hate Bellew. Nah.
Yeah.
If it's a good fight, it makes sense, and that's what he really wants to do, and we can manage to work something out. If it's a great fight, it will happen. So yeah, man. But he's got a good fight with Haye, a heavyweight, and I'll give him credit for stepping up to the plate. It's a fight he wanted, it's a fight he got. So I hope he gets to win.
We shall see what happens.
Yeah.
David Haye said some interesting things in that press conference. It was ripping into your promoter Eddie Hearn. He said that after he beats Tony Bellew, he'll beat you and end Matchroom. That's his plan. That's what David Haye said. But this David Haye thing's been talked about for ages.
Yeah, a real general shouldn't reveal their plans. A real general keeps his mouth quiet. So yeah, we know David Haye's plan now. So good luck to him.
What he said in front of the media the other day, I'm just...
Yeah, but that's sports now, isn't it? It's all about media, isn't it? So yeah, he's playing the right game at the minute. So yeah, so be it. You know me, I don't really talk on these situations. I don't really need to talk.
Why? What's your opinion about it? You must...
I don't give a shit.
Really?
No, man. What David Haye talking? Probably see him in a couple of weeks and we'll get a picture together.
Well, he's going to beat your fight on Saturday.
Exactly, man. Like, whoa. Do you know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? Listen, I've got my own fish to fry right now. When David Haye comes swimming into my pond, trust me, there ain't no worries about David Haye whatsoever. No one.
You know, obviously since the Melina fight was announced, obviously you've been quite reluctant to talk about what's ahead of that in Klitschko. Is that because you want to focus Saturday and then do whatever talking you need to do if need be? Yeah,
like, how can I talk about fighting David Haye when I've got potentially Molina to beat, potentially Klitschko to beat, do you know what I mean? Potentially Bellew to beat, potentially, like, you know what I mean? What? My head would be everywhere, mate. Focus is the key. Do you know what I mean? Flicker 20p up in the air and try to think of all the stuff going on around you. You won't focus and catch that. So I've got to just lock in and focus on what's in front of me. So that's what's important. I've had it since day one, man. A lot of noise around my name. But you notice that I try to stay relevant for boxing. I don't really try to stay relevant for a lot of things I say. I leave that to other people. But as long as they're mentioning my name, it's good for me. All press is good press.
And Klitschko will be there this week.
I'm honoured, man. And I think it's really good for the people in Manchester as well, in London and all over England and Great Britain, because he's a legend in his own right, you know, and a future competitor as well, so it'll be interesting. Wembley
Stadium next year will be interesting.
Is it Wembley? Win, lose or draw?
It's a good point.
Exactly, so let's focus on
it's a good point,
isn't it?
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Just finally, give me a straight prediction for Saturday night, you and Eric Melina. The drummer boy.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
I used to have the mentality I'm going to knock him out in a round or 2 rounds. But you start learning it's about boxing and it's about breaking them down. You start understanding how sharp fighters are in the first round or 2, 3 or 4. And as you start breaking them down, they start revealing weaknesses because people get tired and stuff. So yeah, that's why I think probably later on in the round.
Oh.
Unless you catch him with like a perfect punch early on, which all fighters are dangerous then.
Quick prediction for Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora?
Points win.
4.
I hope Chisora wins.
Any particular reason? You just hope he wins?
Yeah, he's my mate. He was a head honcho in Finchley before I got there. He was leading the way. So yeah, I'm gonna root for one of my old stablemates in Finchley ABC. And it'll be a good scrap, you know. Mate, right the way up from the bottom, there's some good scraps on Saturday night. Who's your prediction for Chisora-Whyte?
It's a good question. We'll move on.
You bottle chop. Don't hurt the owners. Hey,
no, I'm not.
Jump in, mate.
No. Hey, come on.
Apples and pears in that.
Apples and pears.
Apples and pears. Here we go, Under Armour. 99.99.
You get the camera. Yeah, I want to fucking know.
Someone said Joe Rollers coming, is that true?
No, he's Showtime's analyst in States.
Showtime analyst, yeah.
Good story though, keep the game.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, listen, have you got anything else you want to add?
What more can I say? The production's been done. The fights have been announced. I'm sure people are happy because I would be if I was coming out Saturday night, and if I couldn't get there, I know I'll be having a good night Saturday somewhere watching it. You know, it's a good way to end the year. Make sure you tune in, and hopefully, with this W, which is the most important thing, getting that win, leads us on to big things.
Wembley Stadium next year.
Yeah, and not the decline of Matchroom. It's the rise of Matchroom.
God, AJ, my son!
Fuck, come on, mate.